Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Suikoden 1. It only took me a small bit of time, like maybe 10 minutes, and I was able to get everybody to level 40 from killing the enemies that are now in this area. Just this area, by the way. You just walk around and you end up fighting some really freaking strong enemies that could kill you very quickly. Like, that area there that we were just in with the Warriors Village is a good place to level up to it's a good place to level up to, like, 40 or past 40 if you want, because the enemies there just give so much XP. I don't know why I'm fighting these guys. Alright, so now we have to go to that area, now that we're level 40, where the guy was like, "Hey, buddy. You need to be level 40 in order to recruit me." This guy over here. And Tayan. I'm Michael, AK. I'm a martial arts master I have respect only for the strong. Are you strong? Whoa, you are indeed. I can lend you my strength. I was waiting for someone like you. Let me join the Liberation Army. Thanks. AK joins. I am curious, though, about one thing. Let me just go back here for a second. Wait a minute. No. There's a character that we have to try to get. There's a character that you could have gotten by going back to a previous area that I've kind of ignored because you need 80 recruits in order to actually get her. I'm Quincy. Right now I'm just under, but someday I'll make a name for myself. Alright, I'm in, and betting on the Liberation Army. Glad to be of service. In order to recruit her, you have to have 80 recruits. You have to go back to the bridge that is the Garan Fortress. In order to get her. So that's how you know you have over 80 people, at the least. I don't really know how many people I have at this point. I know it's a lot. Alright, I'm gonna go check and see if we have a level 4 castle now. A good way to tell is if you go back to the castle. And it upgrades. Or not. I have no idea if I do at this point. The only way I would be able to really know for sure is if I go to recon and a guy appears. That guy I was telling you about. He will only appear if you have a level 4 castle. I'm not quite sure if we do yet. I can just go check the bar, see if he's there. Nope. He will randomly spawn, though, so that's no way to tell. We're gonna be moving on, though. Because now that we have the blue flower seeds, we can actually continue with what my intention was, which was to get some characters before we continue with the story again. We go back to the Warriors Village. Don't be too concerned about Window. We'll deal with him later. Go in here. Well on. This area will be important later, but for right now, there's one character I think we can get. It's funny, where could it be? Say, brothers, have you seen the war scroll anymore? I'm embarrassed being a librarian. You see it? Please let me know, I'll repay you. My name is Morgan. Due to certain circumstances, I'm staying here. And you, Master Tay, I would certainly like to see your face. You have an interesting voice. Oh, excuse me, I've been blind since birth. But in fact, I see better than others. Recruit. You can see a big sky behind your back. My life is in your hands. Morgan joins. This guy. Delivered red flower seeds. Blue flower seeds. Yellow flower seeds. Good, good. Now I can finish my work here. Thank you so much for the seeds. There we go. Now I'm a member of your party. We skipped the quest, but he basically mentioned something about needing some flower seeds. So if you talk to him, he will give you Man, I could swear we're at level 4. I'm really wanting to try to get that character, because it's so hard to get him, because he randomly spawns. But I don't know if we're at level 4 yet. I could try a couple attempts of going into the recon bar and seeing. It would be very nice to know if I was at level 4, because there's so many other characters you can get at level 4. But including this one character, I'm hoping it's not just level 4 that I'm thinking of, and he's, like, restricted to some story activation. Let me double check. Nope, he's just random, and level 4 is required to get him. I do not know if I do. So I'm just gonna try a few more times for him, and if he doesn't spawn, then we're just gonna continue on and come back when we have more recruits. Da, 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 da. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, well, I'll just move on. Da, na, 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 na. Alrighty. I'm just a bit concerned because there's a character that I'm telling you about that there is a limit for. I don't really know when exactly you can recruit him, but I do know that if you don't recruit him within a certain point, you're locked out of him. So I'm gonna try to get him for that point. So if you see me starting to save on different files, that's why. I think we're okay for continuing on in the story, though. It's everybody I can really think of right now that we can get. Off the top of my head. Everybody's pretty strong. Alright, just checking to see if you have any valuables. Okay, you don't. It was about 3 months ago. A man named Necklord came here as a general of the local Imperial troops. With frightening magical powers, he turned his men into zombies and skeletons. So that's why there were so many graves at the fortress of Lalamar. He then began threatening the local villagers with his zombies. What he demanded was... send Tingard to the castle? No way! That's just like him. The other villages gave in to his demands and delivered women, but not us. This is the warriors' village. Once we were... My god, oh my god! The whole hero begins. This village was founded by Clift, the Crusader, following the final battle, and we are his descendants. This village has traditionally been defended by the village chiefs, but peace was not always guaranteed. There was a number of times when the village was endangered, and several chiefs went to war with their clans. 5 chiefs in particular were around. They were... And that is how I came to be village chief after my predecessor, Carrick. Had a heck of a time. Sunset sure likes to talk. Have you finished your story, old man? Do you want to hear more? I have another good story. No, that's quite enough, thanks. I'm gonna go get some rest. I have a room all prepared. Get plenty of rest. Perhaps I can continue the story tomorrow. Victor and Cleo have already retired. I'll show you to your room, Commander Tay. Or would you prefer to talk through the night? That person Quix is talking to right now, that's Cleo, right? No, I'm not interested or anything. Just passing by, or that's all. What is it? My ears are pretty beat right now. I'm sorry, Cleo. Cleo? Yes? Why do you fight when you're a woman? Women don't fight in the warrior's village. Why do I fight? There's no reason why women shouldn't. Just like men, women have some things they want to protect. Don't you have something you want to protect? Sure, but I'm weak. You're right. If you're weak, then there's no sense in fighting, no point in getting killed. But... Hicks, you'll never be strong as long as you consider yourself weak. I guess you're right. Thank you, Cleo. That's alright. Good night, Hicks. Whoa! Master Tay, good night. Master Tay, if you're unable to sleep, I have a story. And the game just dragged you back. Tay, I can't seem to sleep. I finally found Necklord. Necklord isn't human. He misused a rune and become a vampire. He destroyed the village where I was born. When I returned to my village, I saw members of my own family who were turned into zombies, and I am and eating each other. That's where my journey began. Go to sleep, Tay. I'm gonna stay up a while and look at the moon. Good morning, Master Tay. Did you have a good rest? I'll have you know, every time I've slept at somebody's house or stayed somewhere, they've all died, so I'm a bit concerned. Good morning, everybody. Necklord, what do you want? I came to get your daughter, of course. It should be obvious, after all. She's your daughter. I won't let you have Tingar. That's right. Besides, why are you here in broad daylight when you are a vampire? Have you no shame? Shame? What are you talking about? I became a vampire by using a rune, so I happen to be a well-bred vampire. Besides, the sunlight is no big deal. It does make me a bit sleepy, though. Leave us now, or I'll show you the power of the warriors village. Dead. So I've seen. Suppose that's all about the best that humans can do. Dang you, Necklord! I've got you now, prepare to die! Victor! You cannot win! Ow, my face! You can try to run, which immediately skips your turn, which is good, I guess. Since this is a scripted fight. I probably shouldn't be living as much as I am in this fight. But I did get the armor and stuff. Okay, that should be it. Goodness, it's how famous I've become. It's a tough life. Well, are you satisfied now? Please give me your daughter. She'll have the honor of becoming my 70th bride. Just you wait. I won't let you take Tengar. Please get out of the way, or would you like to die? No. Then you leave me no choice. Wait. Please step aside, Hicks. What are you doing? I'll protect... Thank you, Hicks, but I can't let you die. Get out of my way, Hicks. I like your style, young lady. If I go with you, do you promise not to harm the villagers? Of course, you have my word. Tengar, I swear. I swear I'll come and rescue you. I'll be waiting for you, Hicks. Shall we be on our way, my pretty bride? Have you come to your senses, Tay? He was right in front of us and we were powerless. We need a special weapon to beat him. Most ordinary weapons are useless against vampires. Especially runic vampires. Special weapon against vampires? I don't know. Wait, perhaps that place. What do you have in mind? Yes, west of this village is the Temple of Quan. This particular temple was founded many, many years ago by a certain priest named Quan. Ergo, pull your tongue out. Just tell us what we need to know. Oh yes, of course, because this Quan temple is supposed to hide a secret. Boy, that really tells us a lot. But we have no other leads. Let's visit this place. Alright, well, we don't really need armor for anybody. Everybody's pretty good. Alright. Let's show off! Na 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 na. Go in the back door. Locked. I was expecting your arrival, Starmaster. Starmaster? What's that? Do you know Tay? Of course. Master Tay is the destined star leader of the 108 stars of heaven and earth. 108 stars? Cleo, this priest is broken. Victor, you were born of the star of the heavenly loneliness, and Cleo the star of the heavenly fulfillment. You were all born under the stars of 108 stars, as I was myself. We are all destined to gather together once again under Master Tay's sign, the star of heavenly guidance. That's enough babbling, old man. Now listen out what we have to say. I already know. You've come here to find out how to destroy Necklor the vampire, correct? Then you know a way. Yes, I do. Please follow me. Automatically, he joins our group of the Liberation Army. What's this, an altar? This is the entrance to the Cave of the Past. What you're looking for is in there. If you knew we were coming, why didn't you make preparations? Master Tay, much awaits you in the cave. You must be ready to accept it all. Please go in, and be sure to watch yourselves. Please be very careful. Well put, because we have a lot of different enemies here, and they're all pretty tough, unless you have your weapons upgraded. Like we do. And also leveled up to 40. These enemies are not as difficult as the ones that you can fight right now, actually. You can go into Necklord's castle if you want and fight enemies. We're going to be trying to get everything in this place, but I'm going to get a little bit turned around here because this area is pretty big. And it's a bit of a labyrinthian. I believe that's where we're supposed to go, so I'm just gonna waddle over here and save. Just in case. These are the same enemies that we fought, that Luke summoned. Clay dolls. Alrighty, well, let's save. And that's where we're supposed to go. Because there's nothing over there. I thought there was for some reason. But that's all the time we have for this episode. In the next episode of Suikoden 1, we're going to be continuing through the Cave of the Past. See you guys then.